narrative, because this is the result of an unfenced lot. Damage by the neighbor's cow and water buffalo that they just tie here. They eat everything up, you know. If you look at the damage that they've done. Even with the ones that are already big, they damage the coconut, and it takes them, you know, this one is, forget about this one. I think this one's might not make it. But even the ones that we planted, they've eaten. So it's disheartening to do all that work and somebody's I don't want to say carelessness, it's just somebody's I don't give a shit attitude. They eat all the things that you worked so hard to plant. So I'm gonna tell these guys to break and eat. It's time for them to eat. Boys are fencing on that end over there, corner. They're starting there. The boys have raked everything up, piled everything, ready to burn. Lawrence, RJ, kain muna. Morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Today, Wednesday ngayon, di ba? Wednesday. And it's gonna be close to where I'm about to leave, so I'm gonna give the boys. Rex, dun muna tayo. Bibigay ko yung pasalubong ko dun sa mga bata. Sa mga binata. Father! Good morning. Nasaan yung dalawang binata? So we're gonna give them their present from the States. There's Father. RJ, ito yung sa'yo. Oh. Hindi ko alam kung anong magkasya sa inyong dalawang magkapatid. Kaya ano yung kasya, ito yung sa'yo. Tingnan mo kung buksan mo, tingnan mo kung ayos yan. Pakita mo kay Ate Kim. Grabe siya.
Magparalulog sa kanya.
Yan, sa'yo. Saan si Lawrence? Bago. Naniligo. Okay, bigay natin kay Lawrence ito. This is for Lawrence. So, sa'yo yung puti, kay Lawrence yung itim. Saka meron siyang sando. Hindi ko alam kung ano yan. Kung yung sando, kasya sa'yo. Father, meron akong utang sa'yo, ha. Pag padala ko ng box, lalagyan ko yung ano, sisingit ko yung salamat po. Ano, Rex, ito yung sa'yo. Hindi ko alam kung ito yung kay Eileen. Kung kasya yan doon sa, siguro sa bata, masyado akong nag-aapura-apura ng pauwi. Tingnan mo kung okay. So Rex is getting his stuff and idle June. I don't know when he's coming. Ayos yan. Okay, so he's got his new pair of sneakers. So we just gave the two boys their presents from the US, which is a couple of sneakers and some t-shirts, and Rex too. And now I'm just waiting for Matinee Idol June so we can give him his stuff. Now we need to charge this car, because the pandemic has both cars literally just sitting in the garage, and I had to buy a charger in town, because here they normally pull the battery out and then they take the battery to the charging station. So we were able to find a battery charger. We're gonna hook it up to this car. This car, it seems like it's been kind of low on charge. So we're gonna sakto. Oh, they just said that yung sneakers, sapatos, sneakers fit RJ perfectly, so it should fit Lawrence good too. So Rex just told me that. So we're gonna charge this guy here, because I'm taking my dad to the dentist today. I don't want this to die on the way. They're literally. Rex, how old is this? How old's this car? 3 years, maybe? It's got 17,000 kilometers. It goes nowhere except in the garage. So that's why these batteries just keep dying. So hopefully with the charger that we bought, we'll keep that from, stop that from happening. So we got the charger hooked up. And this charger is a converter charger. I think it cost me about 1,500 to, or 1,800. Everything with extension cord, and they put together the clamps. I think it cost like 2,500. So it's well worth it. You don't have to pull this battery out, go to the charging station. That means you'll have to get a tricycle, etc., etc. Yeah, the only thing I forgot to buy was a voltmeter, which I have a bunch of in the States. So we'll fix that up, and I'll send it in a box that I'll send when I get back. So I'm gonna charge this for an hour or two, just to make sure that we've got enough juice for the trip. It actually helped my cousin next door. He bought my dad's old Isuzu, and he barely uses his car either. He's very careful with it, but the battery was dead the other evening, and I heard him trying to start it, so we went over, gave him this, charged it for 5 hours, and off he went to Naga City the next day, so he was very thankful. Other thing that needs repairing this morning is the generator. Generator needs to be repaired because it's also just stuck up in here. We need to get a new filter, inline filter, and I'd like to get it started before I leave, so I know if there's a brownout they have no issue with it. Plus the fencer needs it for over there when they start welding on the gate, and also when they start using some power tools to cut the rebar and other things. So I'm gonna get that tuned up and fixed today. So we're bringing that to the shop. Plus that fucking chainsaw is gonna go to the shop again because every friggin' bolt is rattling out. We're gonna buy some sort of epoxy, like a Loctite that we have in the US, to put in those bolts. Lesson learned. Something like this, project like this, just buy it new. The hours, that downtime on that is just aggravating for me. I just don't have that kind of time to be, going back and forth, getting nickel and dime for every little thing from the shop. And it's not their fault, it's my fault. I bought it used. Ayan.